mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Lambeau. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Right to the air is Jackson. And incomplete to open things up.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Jackson now. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Hey, middle. Yeah.
To throw is Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And with a dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 64 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Let's go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that'll be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw now, here's Love. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw.
Open man, that's Henry.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 28 yards.
And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah. Well.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Black Ultra. Come on, set.
Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Sit. Mega. Set. Hut, hut.
Love now. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 34 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Now Jackson. The 20. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Henry fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Love. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the try here for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Jackson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
Red, yellow. Set.
Love to throw for it on fourth. That is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. And down to the 29-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
Down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
So the completion good for 7 there.
And now it's 3rd and 3.
Ready, strike. Blue striker. Here we go.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready up.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there and made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Don't worry.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Second and 6 coming up. Off the option, here's Henry.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Okay, right.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle in the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Third and 3.
Set, ready.
Love looking to throw.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stephens.
Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Black shot. Come on, set.
Love.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Love looking to throw it.
Dancing to his left.
And he's going to get out of bounds. That stops the clock, and they pick up a good chunk of yardage as well.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Now Love.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play?
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.